The slogan "Women, Life, Freedom" adopted by Iranians protest unjust death of Mahsa Amini in 2022 is most appropriate way to describe work of 2023 Nobel Peace Prize winner Narges Mohammadi. According Norwegian Nobel Committee, Mohammadi became second Iranian woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize, exactly 20 years after Shirin Ebadi was awarded prize in 2003 for her work in promoting democracy and initiating legal reform within Islamic law. Mohammadi became the fourth Nobel Peace Prize winner to be selected. While she was still detained, she joined the ranks of Aung San Suu Kyi and Bialiatski. According to the Nobel Committee, Mohammadi was arrested at least 13 times, although she has been released sporadically over the past 4 years. Her work on behalf of women and outspoken advocacy against the death penalty has made her a constant target of Iran's Islamist regime. To this day, he remains behind bars in Evin, Iran's most notorious prison for political prisoners, located in the hills north of Tehran. I have been working on women's rights, human rights, gender and sexual policies in Iran for over 20 years. During my time conducting fieldwork on Iran's sexual revolution, I had the opportunity to meet and work with Shirin Ebadi and dozens of women's rights activists in Iran. I witnessed the courage of Iranian women who boldly propagated for change. Women's activism in Iran is not only a new phenomenon. Women have been at the forefront of calls for change in Iran for more than a century. Activism after the Iranian Revolution. Mohammadi began to find his activist roots as a student at Imam Khomeini International University in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Here she wrote articles condemning the oppression women face in Iran, the Islamist regime that came to power under the leadership Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini after the revolution in 1979 ushered in an era of harsh oppression women by issuing mandatory veiling decrees and harsh restrictions on travel, child custody, inheritance and divorce. Mohammadi was born in Zanjan, Iran, but grew up in the suburb of Karaj, just outside Tehran. After graduating from high school, he moved to Kazvin, northwest of Tehran, to attend university, where he studied physics and engineering. Once there, he quickly became an activist and co-founded a group called Tashakkol Daaneshjooei Roshangaraan, where he wrote articles calling for accountability from the regime. Her writings led to her being arrested twice while she was a college student. This marked the beginning of his decades-long passion for promoting human rights in Iran, which led to him being imprisoned multiple times. In 2002, Mohammadi, together with Ebadi, founded the Center for Human Rights Defenders, whose mission is to defend the rights of women, political prisoners and ethnic minorities in Iran. When Mohammadi was awarded the Sakharov Prize for Defense of Human Rights and Freedom of Thought in 2018, he called for an end to the death penalty.